Have you ever stopped to ponder the future of meat consumption? Imagine this. A succulent steak or a juicy cheeseburger crafted not on a farm, but in a laboratory by scientists. It might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's actually closer to reality than you might imagine. Let's explore the intriguing concept of lab-grown meat and whether it could potentially become a substitute for conventional meat. Let's start with the basics. As you may know, livestock production, the process of raising animals for food, is a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. In fact, it's responsible for about 15% of the emissions that drive climate change. This environmental impact arises from multiple sources within livestock production, including methane released from the decomposition of manure and nitrous oxide emissions from animal waste and fertilizers used in feed production. In addition to greenhouse gas emissions, livestock production also contributes to deforestation and water pollution due to land clearing for grazing and feed crops, as well as the discharge of animal waste. With the world population projected to reach nearly 10 billion by 2050, the demand for meat products is expected to soar, potentially intensifying the environmental impact. To address this impending challenge sustainably, researchers and startups have turned their attention to lab-grown meats. But what exactly are they? Lab-grown meats, unlike their plant-based alternatives, are actual animal cells cultivated in a laboratory setting. Scientists take live animal cells in culture and multiply them in a bioreactor, a controlled environment that provides the necessary conditions for the cells to grow. Once the cells have multiplied, they can be harvested and transformed into various meat products, ranging from patties to sausages. It's even conceivable that advanced technologies like 3D printing could enable the creation of specific cuts of meat in the future. Now, you might be wondering, can lab-grown meat truly match up to the real deal? It's a valid concern. After all, a succulent steak isn't just about the taste, it's about the complex flavors, textures, and mouthfeel that we've come to associate with traditional meat. However, the scientific community is working tirelessly to replicate these qualities in lab-grown meat. They aim to ensure that lab-grown meat not only tastes like the real thing but also feels satisfying to bite into. They're experimenting with various techniques and ingredients to recreate the unique attributes of meat, such as marbling and tenderness. But let's think for a moment. What if lab-grown meat never quite reaches the pinnacle of flavor and texture that we cherish in real meat? Would that be the end of the lab-grown meat dream? Not necessarily. You see, even if lab-grown meat doesn't perfectly mimic traditional meat, it could still offer numerous advantages. For instance, lab-grown meat production could dramatically reduce the environmental impact associated with livestock farming. It requires significantly fewer resources, such as land and water, and could potentially eliminate the need for large-scale deforestation to make way for grazing pastures. However, there's another side to the equation. What if the production of lab-grown meat becomes so efficient and cost-effective that it surpasses traditional meat in quality, taste, and even price? In that scenario, we might witness a substantial shift in consumer preferences. As more people opt for lab-grown meat due to its environmental benefits and potential for customization, it could gradually replace conventional meat on a larger scale. Now, let's arrive at a more definitive answer. Can lab-grown meat replace real meat altogether? While there's no crystal-clear answer, the current trajectory suggests that lab-grown meat has the potential to play a significant role in our future food systems. As technology advances, the scientific community is tirelessly working to address the challenges associated with lab-grown meat production, such as flavor replication, scaling up production, and reducing costs. Moreover, the increasing popularity of plant-based meat alternatives, like those offered by Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods, could pave the way for the acceptance and integration of lab-grown meats in the future. As we navigate the complexities of food production and sustainability, it's crucial to keep an open mind. lab-grown meat holds promise as a viable alternative to traditional meat, offering potential benefits for the environment, animal welfare, and human health. Whether it completely replaces real meat or coexists alongside it, only time will tell. But one thing's for certain. Our food choices are evolving, and the future is ripe with exciting possibilities. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to like and subscribe SciOpener.